We'll go live here. Let me get my laptop going and we'll get started here. Got another project that I'm doing. So I already did a lot of the airbrush work on it. I did most of that airbrush work on it. Now we're going to start with paintbrush work on it. Laptop is having a hard time too. Alright, let's see this. There we go. There we go. Now we got the laptop on. All right. Uh, Go ahead and leave your comments. And hit that like button and all that jazz. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get into the paintbrush work. And this is another painting for somebody that I know. Uh, he asked me to do it. Of course, I did his other painting. He loved that. Now he wants me to do this one. So this is what we're working on. Let me show you this. This is, I did his car last time, and now he's got this car also. He wants me to do that car. So now we'll do this car. And like I said, I already started up on the airbrush. I got everything blocked in. Now it's time for me to go ahead and do paintbrush work. Oh, and you can see I took pictures in his garage of the car. We're going to start with, I need to do the steering wheel and that in. So we'll start with that part of the painting. I don't like doing this one. We'll use this one. Really, I need, oh, yeah, we'll use this one. I don't want to use this one. Let's see, is this a heavier duty? Yeah. I like using the heavier duty paper. I'll get this one. There. That one there. I got 4021 in this. Really, I think it's 4011, but it doesn't matter. That's, and this is the H2O, the water in this one. But I need to put that up here. And that I want to put black there. Illustration black. Illustration white. And this is the detail, the wicked detail burnt umber. And this is the Morning, Brian. What's up, dude? Oh, this is the detailed burnt sienna. Oh, I had too much there. Brand new thing. The wicked detailed burnt sienna. All right. Get my glove. All right. Did the house duty, eh? Oh, I gotta get my other set of eyes on too. Yeah, right. Yeah, I did all the airbrushing and everything. Blocked in a lot of stuff and did some erasing in the seat and that. So now I gotta I'm doing some of this other stuff with right now I gotta do paintbrush work. That's too light. I should go down here where I $15. Yeah. Every time you have friends over, people over. Straighten it up a little bit. Let's do let's do this. I gotta connect this. Yeah, you are improving on your artwork. That's for sure, Brian. You can see you getting better and better. It takes a while. Hey, Bobby. Good. Kids will keep you running. Yeah, you do draw pretty good. I bet like some of your drawing. Yeah, it's just like riding a bicycle, Bobby. You'll get it. Get back on it. Do a little bit of practice strokes before you start. That steering wheel. I have a couple things. I got this going straight up. Glad you guys been busy doing a bunch of other stuff. Get ready for the new school year. Stuff like that's getting ready to happen. I went. I did like we do a NASCAR pool and that where used to work at, and just the one guy he's in on that there. He's the painter over there, and I stopped by there Friday, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Friday yesterday. I stopped by there and gave him an update on what's going on and that. Uh, they, he was telling me that they sure do miss me in a way. I told them if they need help, just give me a ring, but it's going to cost. I want money, cash, if I come in there. And they don't think that's going to happen. Uh, yeah. Okay. Daughter started cheer camp. Yeah, I think my great niece she started that stuff too. Yes, I was thinking about that. I do have a piece that I'm going to do, Brian. Uh, going to be Dale Jr. driving his dad's rookie car, the number two. That's the piece I'm going to do. He was on the racetrack. Yeah, I have already have that picture like downloaded on my phone, so that's gonna be that'll be a project. Um, let's see. That comes up to a point, but let me finish this part up. Oh, Intimidator. He is sorely missed by a lot of NASCAR generation, the older generation fans. I didn't see. I didn't see it, Brian. I'll check after when I get off of doing the channel. All right. I need this to go here. Oh, the snake with the skull head. Yes, I did see that. Yes, I did see that. You're trying to blend both of them together. There, you got the good curvature of the snake, and the skull head looks good, but I don't know. You have to use good imagination to get that to work out. Scott McKay, he's the best. He'd be the best one on that shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm using cuss words.
So what you want to do, you can put your left side tires on this section as you exit the curve, but what you don't want to do is you can get height centered on this. You split that. So you have to either commit to running all the way out here, but even on this section of the racetrack, when we go to like an in car and you watch, you'll see it vibrate. It's I don't want to say it's uncomfortable, but there's not as much grip out there, and you see the car somewhat dance around. So
To
it's a good
marry
info
them
tip. Now
to
go watch
the
it last
snake
year.
and
Think
the
about like SVG and
Seagal head.
Brazil. Didn't they
That's,
do that? And a lot of guys, and I don't know if it's like
I can't even
pointed
think
back.
of it right
This is
now how
such
to
a great
marry
shot of
them
that
to.
race. You can see where that curve goes up and then it kind of flattens out where you can get high centered, and it's rough, and I think it creates a lot of parts failures when you see track bar mounts break here, shock mounts break at this racetrack, and a lot of that's just because the cars aren't designed to go through that. They've done this out here to discourage you from running in it. This used to all be gravel, and it sucked when someone would spin out and they would get stuck in it. It was just painful to watch. And I think this is also great because if you have an issue, it gives you time to slow down and keep going on. The caution doesn't come out. But they put all those grooves in that to take some grip away from it. These areas you can still drive across them. They're not near as smooth as what the remainder of the racetrack is. Let's get it down to Kim.
Yeah, Daniel Dye making his first Xfinity Series start at Watkins Glen. Does have an ARCA start here where he finished fourth. But as we look collectively at college racing and the gains they're trying to make, they put Michael McDowell in the 11 car. How helpful has it been to you as a rookie to be able to lean on him at a road course?
Yeah, just got out of the car, walked over to him and asked him some questions on what I need to do different. He told me my eyes need to be as fast as they can be
That's
normal and keep getting back
basically
to normal
how the
sooner.
steering wheel
My
goes.
hands and feet should do what my eyes tell them to. So super SVT looks like I'm a little bit late into all this work. That's a problem I had in Chicago too. Not that it's going to take me to racing with Connor and Shane and those guys, but hopefully it chips some off the problem that I had. So yeah, just get my eyes there a little bit sooner, get to the corner a little bit sooner, and just make a shorter distance all the way around the racetrack.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Daniel Dye's going to climb aboard his Chevrolet. Get ready for the first group of qualifying. They turn right and left here at Watkins Glen. We'll see who has speed for the pole.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. Mimo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh yeah, we do that too.
Need that colored in just a little bit.
At your service. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. Everything looks great though. Got a sign here?
No. It's a big day.
I want this colored in a little bit.
Your big decisions are big for us too. Ford Leaf Federal Credit Union. Let's money together.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, check.
Ronnie,
Lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment,
there you are. I'm working on it.
cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you have these
I wish I would have had the car on the outside.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there.
But that's alright. It's getting there.
About Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
At Domino's, you can feed the whole crew with 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99.
Thank you, Brian.
Or you can afford to share burgers around $6.99 instead. No matter how you slice it, you get more with Domino's $6.99 pizza.
Interrupters war on crime. The worst offenders are pursued by the Specialized Criminal Investigations Unit. These are their stories. Law and Order.
Let's get some black.
Series premiere Wednesday, September 24th on the CW.
Just about ready for qualifying. A couple of drivers.
2, Connor Zillage, Shane Van Gisbergen. They know their way to the front row. They know their way to victory lane. We hope to get another great
Have an awesome day, Brian.
that 9 team hard at work, making sure they've got it buttoned up for the qualifying session. As they await their opportunity in Group 2.
Keep practicing them drawings.
Minutes to take care of business. You can run as many laps as you want. You just have to get a lap started prior to time expiring. You don't have to finish your lap. And the focus out of the gates, driver 24, Kaz Gralla, good early in the practice section. And got a piece of history here at Watkins Glen. Had a top 5 finish driving the 48 for Big Machine a few years ago.
And as Kaz is coming around here, Adam, the one thing that's unique is where you pick up the green flag here. You have this alternate start finish line. And I say that because as a driver, we used to take it easy around this section of the racetrack to not get too much heat in the tire. But as he crosses this section right here, that yellow line is actually where his lap time is going to start. So it's a little bit different mentality as you start for the lap. Obviously, if it was traditional, this is where you would start your lap. But you're well within that right now. And I think that changes your mindset as you approach this qualifying session.
The alternate start finish line between turns 5 and 6. Jamie pointed it out when Kaz came through there. You come out of the carousel and then you're prepping to start your lap.
Now let me lighten some of that up.
Pocono because the lap is so long.
It makes complete
It
sense.
does. You want to finish your lap and have a chance to come back to pit road as opposed to coasting all the way around. I mean, it takes time for you, and also
It's not for you. It's more that you can get out of the way for all the other competitors. Because in qualifying, they take the grills up, and you almost have to shut the engine off and coast in a lot of sections. If you look right here, you'll see this yellow line across the racetrack, and so that's where their laps will start. And it's actually marked right here on the right for the drivers, just so that they know where they are on the track. But the problem is when you have to coast all the way around, especially the ABSs, you depend on your spotters to tell you, but it's hard to get out of the way. And without a doubt, every session of qualifying I did here, somebody was mad at somebody else, and it wasn't intentional. It was just the way it worked out.
that area of the racetrack is another area that is really, really fast. We've seen some crazy crashes over the years between turns 5 and 6, and Gralla's put his lap on.
Good lap for Brawl right there, a 1:11.72. I mean, based on what we saw in practice, that actually would have been third overall. So really good lap. That car ran well here last year with Corey Heim in it. Kaz has some good experience on the road courses, so a great lap for him.
Second car for Sam Hunt, of course, their full-time driver is a rookie, Ian Thompson, who later today will make his first Watkins Glen start. Here's Josh Perlicki, good road racer, top 10 at Watkins Glen a season ago, and in limited action this year has been in the top dozen finishers on 2 different occasions.
See those guys, that carousel, almost everybody's going to run wide right there because of you get around the middle of the carousel good. It just wants to throw you way out there. See those guys drive across it. Very similar to what we talked about in turn 1, though. It does have that kind of rumbled effect, so the grip isn't quite there. And, you see him get loose coming on the front stretch.
Malicki's 6th quick of the drivers that have made a run. Preston Partis in the 07. We've seen him some in recent years driving the 50, which is a family-owned car. And when he does, his dad Dan is his crew chief for this weekend driving the 07 PSS Greenlight Racing and Bobby Dotter. Partis clocks in 8th as he comes across the start finish line.
Now, he was a good example of when you get out on those rumble strips, how slick it is. You saw the car was almost straight, but he also got loose like right at the last second, just because as you drive across that bend in the track, as I mentioned, it's like getting on the edge of the interstate when you hit the rumble strip. So the car shakes a little bit and loses grip overall.
Glenn Reed, top 5 in the ARCA race yesterday.
He was thrilled. Like his post-race interview was awesome. I heard him say he hawked his 401k to get there. I'm like, man, that's a commitment to racing. So good for him. I love seeing his excitement.
We referenced during practice Stephen Parsons driving around the garage. He'd love to be behind the wheel, but even if he's not racing, he's helping somebody out, and you always see him at the track. Of course, his dad Phil was a driver for a long time, Cup, Xfinity, and he owned teams. And it was interesting. Phil told me the story that Stephen, when he was 12 years old, learned how to drive a stick shift when Michael McDowell was driving for Phil as a car owner, and he saw him in the cul-de-sac of the race shop. Wow. How to drive a stick shift. Now they're both racing today in the Xfinity Series. Great to see Stephen driving that 45.
Zero chance anybody on the show talks that show on how they learned how to drive standard transmission.
Michael McDowell would be a pretty good guy.
Yeah, bro. Steph had a pretty good lap though. It looked like the stop was a little bit of a struggle. It's hard to see if you hit that wrong and you just can't get to the throttle. He lost a ton of time.
Just slightly, very slightly, to try to make that line. It's practically just, it's not touching it real hard, just touching it enough to for the indication of the steering wheel. My head's probably hitting.
Yeah, he's fourth. The Benedetto was out there with him as fifth, and you just saw Austin Green, you see him here. You look at the bumper, he's jumped up to second. Made a mock qualifying run late in the practice session and went to the top 10 in practice. And every time he comes to the racetrack, he's a player on the road. Great road racing background. His dad David, Xfinity champion. His uncle Jeff is an Xfinity champion. Uncle Mark raced in the Xfinity Series, and now he's a young driver. His cousin Tyler is a spotter and drove a little bit, so great family and all racing back in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yeah, you saw he got really
It
loose
kind
on
of
the
does
race.
that.
Cost him a little bit of time, and it just seems like overall versus Cascaralla, that car just a little bit off.
And I really want to.
That all starts in turn two, and I saw him lose just a little bit of time. Had a really good exit though out of the bus stop. You look there, he gained about a tenth out of the bus
I want
stop.
to fix this area up a little bit.
The most important part of qualifying here is how you hit turn two. Because if you enter that corner with the right amount of speed and you get your car pointed to the right angle, it gives you the right angle then on up through the rest of the SS. You get to carry that for 12 or 15 seconds all the way around to the bus stop. And when we see whoever sits on the pole today, it's going to be because they were good at that section of the racetrack.
Here's Dylan.
Let's catch up with William Sawalich, who is in Group 2 and getting ready to go out and qualify.
See, when I'm doing this off camera, it's a lot of this kind of stuff, movement that I'm doing off camera with the paintbrush. I don't want to board you guys on what I'm doing and how I get everything to tighten up a little bit. This is what I do. I'm not as good as Steve Leahy of putting lines or whatever on his.
Well, Jesse Love was really good at giving his team feedback during that practice session this track, though.
This should be over.
How much trust did you end up with your race car at the end of practice for this qualifying?
I need to take that black, put over that. And then I got to do these mirrors, and the mirrors got the claws on them. And that. And the, alright, I like the steering wheel. It looks pretty good. Let me add a little bit of black here. A little bit darker over in here.
He's hard on himself. He always wants to get better. I feel like when we hear those interviews, he's always talking about what he needs to do to get better, and you gotta love that never quit, never give up attitude. Just always wanting to be the best. And I feel like he's that way whether he's third or whether he's 33rd. Unless they're first, he's not content. You gotta love that.
He's a great illustration of how competitive and deep this series is. Because I feel like he does a great job. He's been consistent. You look at all the top 10s, he's the best in the series. Of course, top 10 finishes this year, but it's just not been most all time here. And he's won on a road course. Got another Road America first career win a number of years ago. Clements making his lap. So is Daniel Dye.
A little bit loose there, getting to the bus stop. That's such a heavy braking zone. You want to carry as much speed in there as you can. All those guys right here at the end of the carousel are going to be loose on entry. You'll see them working the wheel back and forth. Want to get a good exit out of here as it leads onto another really long straightaway. A lot of lap time to be gained or lost. I'm going to tell you what, the cast put down, that's going to hold up well in qualifying. Something out of the back of his car as he goes over these curves. Talk about dragging stuff with brake ducts. Spring rubber that's popped out of his car.
Daniel Dye 9. Jeremy Clements had jumped to 10, fell to 11 after Dye completed it.
There. You gotta do this too.
Yeah, and so they put those in the springs. If you have a 200-pound spring, you can put one of these rubbers in between the coils, and it will make
Need
it a
to do that underneath.
And they do that so they can build adjustment into the car. Sometimes those are just
I'll be right back.
Sometimes they actually have them installed in the spring, and they'll put a pull handle on it. So when they make a pit stop, they'll pull the spring out, and so you can actually change the rate of the spring of the left side, left rear, or right rear spring in the car for your handling. One thing when we come to road courses, it's mainly right-hand turns here at Watkins Glen. So you always give an update on like left to right balance. Like if I'm tight to the right, they'll put a spring rubber in the left rear spring to make that stiffer, to make it turn better, or vice versa. So that's how you can adjust the handling here. With the track bar, it's only adjustable on one side, so it makes it a little harder to adjust for left or for right hand turns when the adjuster is on the right hand side.
Let's get a word with Brandon Jones. Here's Dylan.
Yeah, talking to a few JGR drivers down here. Brandon Jones was in the top 15 in practice. So, talked to you before you got in. You said you felt like this place kind of suits your style for road course racing. Did you have what you wanted from the race car there?
Yeah, I definitely think we unloaded with something as fast like spin the internet is, and we got Malone and some Menards on our JGR GR Supra, so I'm excited to give them a run up here in Watkins Glen. I love coming to this area, just in general, but one of our better road courses for sure on the schedule, and I thought we had really good speed for the beginning of that practice session, and on a really good mock run at the end, and it kind of got a little crazy off the six, kind of approaching the very end of practice, and didn't get my full lap in there, but yeah, just looking at this first group, seeing kind of what's going down and what they're doing to make some speed, but I feel pretty good about how the rest of our day's going to end up going. I think we've definitely got the speed there to compete for the top five or a win.
All right, we're going to go over here and bother your teammate because he was bothering us before we did this interview. Okay, I just asked your teammate how he felt, so what did you have in your race car?
I feel like we were close.
Alright, I'm back.
Pretty close, and being pretty close again, fast extending mobile. So really confident and operator here. So really proud of everyone for doing the race. Loading pretty good. And
Yeah, I did all the airbrush work and that to it. And now I'm down to doing the paintbrush to define what you have. I'll be doing some more paintbrush a little bit later on, but right now I'm down to mainly the paintbrush works somewhat, but I'll still be doing airbrush. So it goes kind of goes back and forth with your airbrush and your paintbrush. At least I do. But it's coming along really good. I'm happy with the way it's coming out so far. We gotta finish that area up a little bit.
He references practice first qualifying at a road course. I go back to Coda when they almost missed the show. They get in, and then they play the long game, win a stage. You think about those 10 points and how valuable they are now when you look at the bubble, and it takes me to just what a great job, and we've said it so many times, Harrison has done this year, but Dan and Richie with managing races, getting points, sometimes maybe you would say stealing points. They put themselves Chicago last month.
Well, I'm sure for all those guys that are on that points battle, depending on how the cautions fall, that stage one is a great way for all of them to capitalize, and you almost just have to race the way they are, and try to get those points and not worry about the finish of the race, because as we've seen a lot of times here at Watkins Glen or in any road course, man, Adam, it just seems like you do those first two stages, you get a little bit of a run, and then at the end it's just caution after caution. You just have to manage your race as well as you can.
Brennan Poole 13th. Here he is out of turn 7. Watch how close he gets to the wall. But no, he's not close.
Yeah, yep, that's as close as you can get. And that corner is inviting. It's really fast. The corner before, it's got a lot of grip right here, a little bit of banking, and then you slide up. And I think what's deceiving is we talked about those rumble strips on the curb, is that you kind of have grip, and then that last like 3 feet, you lose grip because of the
There.
curve right there. We've seen a lot of guys.
Did say I'm going to do this a little bit.
The restarts are very interesting because this section right here that you can see of the track is where they're going to have the restart zone. And I think it's hard for the guys to judge the speed going up through the gears until they have a couple of restarts to know where they're at.
Anthony Alfredo.
There.
Back out the new white Chevrolet.
Ash and I watch all these guys getting down into turn one. You can tell they're right on the limit. The back of that car sliding
Touch this up a little bit.
that turn one has. This is such a fun section of the racetrack. It's so fast feeling, the car sliding around. You're trying to shift, and your eyeballs are the the size of the tire fast, and it feels like you're going, and then you have this big decision to make. How deep can I
Touch
drive really
this
for
up.
qualifying trim? It's just hustling that car around through the bus stop on those curves. Slides up a little bit right there, but it's going to give you a good run on exit. You can give up a little bit on entry there when you get turned, as you throttle up on exit, then you get a good run coming back to the.
Just keep going back and forth, tighten everything up a little bit.
Only one round of qualifying. We do it in 2 groups. We'll take these 2 groups, merge them together. And that's how we will set the lineup for later today. Stephen Parsons has
There. It's going to need to be a little bit darker black. Say when I'm offline, when I ain't doing this live, I have the pictures on my phone, and I could zoom in like this area here to know that it's the bar coming down, and there's 2 bolt heads on there. But when I record my video, I like going live. I don't record and then do the cut up of the artwork or the video, I mean. See, that's too dark. We need to go to the gray side. Not gray, but lighten this up a little bit. I don't want it super black, but I want it to be a lighter black. I don't want the gray to match up with the material, the leather. I guess that's kind of doing it. Doing what I want.
Adam, the one thing that's going to be interesting today, because of the length of time that these guys have, is Corey Hines on the pole in the truck race yesterday on his second run. So on scuff tires. We haven't really seen anybody, be able to, at least in this fast group, the scuff his stickers or if having one run on those tires is going to be better. You've seen a couple of guys here from, you mentioned Dean Thompson, I guess, did, and Daniel Dye as well.
Now I need to go straight across with the black a little bit, real tiny.
Started your lap, you can bring it back. Jeremy Clements is on track. We'll see if he can make any improvements. He's 12. Not sure where he was. Also saw Perkins out there. I think they'll both be able to come back here. Here's Perkins.
I think Jeremy had already finished his lap.
Okay. Yep. Jeremy going to stay inside the top 10.
Now you notice inside the motor area, I got a lot to go on that, so I'll be working on that off camera and that. And then, like I said, the mirrors, uh, they have like a skull claw holding the mirror like that. The same thing I got on my motorcycle, but I have black and silver in mine. He's got all silver on his mirror. A lot different. Let's do this the dark gray.
Every Sunday night, you can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZQL has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. I slept great. ZQL, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
Ned's excited for his big day, but he's wondering. What if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis. Otezla can help you get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over a decade. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting.
This is a pickup tea bucket
Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal.
because it's a bed back here. I gotta darken that up right there because that's the top pad of the bed.
Ask your doctor about Otezla. Scan to learn more.
Look, I deleted Garrett. He's back. Last couple of times we've raced on the road in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, it's been outstanding. Chicago, Shane Van Gisbergen, Connor Silich. They were 1-2. The restart on this particular day goes to SVG. And they're running 1-2 again late at Sonoma. The 88 trying to make it wide, 9 getting aggressive. But it's Silich who holds off Shane Van Gisbergen in wine country. Let's look at what they've done head-to-head. And you see the 6 times they've raced against each other, but I want to go right down to the bottom and focus on the last 2, where they were teammates, both in JRM equipment. They finished 1-2. I feel like today we're in for something similar.
Well, I think that's the most important thing is it's pretty rare you get to have the 2 best road racers in the field in equal equipment. Last year, the McClung cars seemed like they were a little bit off, but this year those guys both being with JRM, it's been fun to watch. I would say that I don't know that SVG was too aggressive at Chicago, but I think he felt bad with being teammates and whatnot. I think they cut Connor a little bit of slack at Sonoma. I think if that had been somebody else in the 88, that SVG might have been a little more aggressive.
too. Teammates at JRM today, will be teammates tomorrow at Trackhouse. We know Zillage part of that development program, and it's widely anticipated that he'll be running a Cup car full-time probably sooner rather than later.
Well, I can't wait to see what the 88 can do based on practice, how fast he was.
There you
They don't get to do it off-road, right? Like, it's pretty rare nowadays that drivers get that ability. So they've got to adjust their air pressures. You got to adjust the brake
go.
pressure.
Right.
Like
Oh, I
crazy.
wanted to darken that
So
bed
I
up
mean,
a little
he's
bit.
preparing for this lap and the amount of grip that it's going to have. I can't wait to ride along and watch this all happen for George.
Time to be
It's
probably
kind of
looking
got
at
the
a group
tuck
on 111.73.
tuck and roll on the bed and that,
Practice was
but
fast
on
as
this
well.
corner here of the bed,
0.01.
it's just
See all the
gonna
racetrack. We saw
darken
that
it
on
up
the
a little
entry
bit.
right there. You see, he didn't want to get all the way out to the exit again. Gosh, it looks so smooth. Seeing all the track on every corner, the entry and the braking zones. You see him getting as far out on that white line as he can. All those cars look so unstable. Getting into one.
Got a stair step with Junior Motorsports Chevrolets. It's Zillage, then you have Allgaier, then you have Sammy Smith.
Yeah, that looks so good in turn two. I just watch how tight he can stay to the curb and that right-hander and carry all the speed up through the S's down into the bus stop and see how he gets to the bus stop right here.
One thing that stands out to me watching him is how clean he is off the back straightaway, and then that right-hander into the bus stop just looks so smooth doing that. Here he is through the carousel turn 5.
See almost jumping up that curve on the exit of the carousel.
That's good. That'll dry a little bit later, but that'll be great for the bed.
Allgaier to third, 0.8 of a second
Take it
back.
up a little bit higher.
Sammy Smith goes to second.
That's pretty awesome to see Connor pick up based on what he did practice at a 111 flat, gain another tenth, and as you mentioned, his teammate being a second behind. It's unbelievable how fast he is at this track, or at any road course.
3 of the top 4, Junior Motorsports. Casgralla in there. Sheldon Creed just finished his lap. He's 7th.
A little surprised by Creed's lap. He was fast in practice. He's going to be disappointed with that. That wasn't as big a pickup as we've seen some of the other cars
Get
have.
there.
Smith. Whoa, look out. Michael McDowell playing in the dirt.
Got to assume that was on his time lapse. I don't see the tracker tracking him right now. Crossing the line.
Now,
Yeah, that was on
let
his
me
time
clean
lapse.
this
So
off.
not a bad lap, a 111.92, even with the little excursion that he had. I don't think he had anything for Connor right there, but they can come in, cool down, let those tires cool down, and he'll probably take another run at this and see what he can do. Good looking car.
You know, so Mayer had the issue late in practice. They got it where it needs to be, obviously, because he's fit and shows some speed there.
All right, there's
6 despite the off-track
the
moment.
2 screws right there.
So Nick Sanchez
Need to get that.
Oh man, look at that jump right there. He got just a little bit wider than what we've seen. So this was a hell of a lap with Dow. He had a lot going on. Look at that. And he was one. Wow.
Talked about the Junior Motorsports Chevrolets that all came out together. SVG was not a part of that group. Waits a little bit, but here he is. And right behind him on track, Taylor Gray.
Yeah, you see SVG has already started his lap. 3/10 off though, just in those first couple corners of what Connor was able to run. Let's see what he can do right here in these S's. On the tracker as he goes up through here. See him lose a little ground in turn 2 and then watch. This is going to carry all the way down to the bus stop until you get to the next braking zone. Connor obviously did a great job of those first 3 corners, but was also really good in turn 2
There.
through this. Is able to keep the throttle down. See SVG gains a little bit back on that entry to the bus stop.
Over on the other side. Yeah, we're good there. We're good there.
He's got a good lap going as well.
Good there.
Got the same relationship on the tractor to Zillage as SVG. Shane Van Gisbergen to second.
Now if I come,
Jumps to third.
let's see.
Connor ran is actually quicker than what he ran by a tenth and a half last year here. So besting himself.
Here's Austin Hill, who's good in
this later.
As he begins his qualifying run here, we should highlight, we saw his stats during practice earlier. When you look statistically, we know where all the wins come. We know what a great drafter he is. Most top
I
fives
knew
are
that was going to happen on qualifying.
the road. Quietly gets it done. Doesn't have a truck series win.
Zillage and
Win
Dane
is Austin Hill.
Shane Van Gisberg
You know, he gets to these races, he doesn't get himself in trouble.
for 1 and 2.
Just under a sixth place finish this year on the road courses. He's done a great job. Decent lap win right
All
here.
right, we gotta
Oh, he had a hard time getting off. Exit right there.
see these things are chrome, but you
A little bit off.
barely see how it's chrome. But I need to make them look more chrome.
Zillage's lap is so skewed though, Adam, because he's so much quicker. He's a half second quicker than second place right now. So when you look at that, it looks deceiving, but this is still going to be a decent lap for Austin Hill.
Decent lap for Austin Hill, and the tracker is in for Carson Quapple, who's got a decent lap going as well. Here's Austin Hill. Out of the carousel, back to the alternate start-finish line. We'll see where the 21 slots in. He's ninth. And now Quapple right behind him on track. We'll see what he's able to do. His teammates pretty good. Carson Quapple goes 12th on the board. Top five, Zillage, Van Gisbergen, Grace, Wallach, and Smith. Three rookies in the top five right now qualifying. Brala, who was the quickest in Group 1, 6th overall. That lap for McDowell that was so eventful, that was 6th at the time, has now fallen to 10th.
It's crazy that Zillage has a second on 10th place right now, Adam. It's, when you look at the speed, and that speed wasn't, I mean, he was obviously fast in qualifying trim in practice, but there were guys close to him in race trim. Right? I mean, Van Gisbergen obviously was really close. Austin Hill was close. Taylor Gray was close. But the difference in Heat, just they have put together a couple of incredible laps here in qualifying.
Dylan?
Now let's catch up with Cass Brala, who, as you said, was fastest in Group 1, 6th right now. So Zillage's lap was pretty good, but you guys are still really good cars. Are you happy with the run you had there?
Yeah, we're thrilled. I mean, for us, part-time car, part-time driver, this is pretty great start to our Saturday. So, yeah, that 88, we're not too worried about him. He's way off in his own zip code, but our Supra is as fast as Xfinity Mobile, and we're pretty happy with the handling. I think it'll race well. So I'm feeling good about it today. The Samsung Racing Group brought a really good car. We're having fun with it. Excited to have Overplay here. Thrilled that they've been able to get me in 3 races this year with this group. So having fun with it and looking forward to what our chances look like for this afternoon.
I know you do a lot of sim work, but for a part-time driver like yourself and a part-time team, what are the expectations or even challenges for you guys today?
Yeah, you know, we always come in on our back foot because the rest of the field, the driver, the crew chief, the spotter, they work together the whole season. They have that chemistry, they have that communication. So for us, if we can come out here and even hold a candle to some of these top organizations that have that consistency, that's really big for us. So I feel like today, so far, we've punched above our weight, and that's kind of our goal as a team, is come out here each time and just be better than we should be.
So I put black on there,
Up to a good start for Cass
but
Brala.
now I need to go back over it.
And for us, in
Put some of the white highlight on there.
with the other drivers that have
I
taken
just wanted to
in this second group,
thicken that up a little bit.
what do you feel like you guys have for this race this afternoon?
Yeah, I think we're in a decent spot. It was our best second qualifying for our group, and I think overall as well. So hopefully we can be as fast as Xfinity Mobile in the race. And we made a lot of good changes.
Now I'll come back over it with the white a little bit.
So it's chaotic at the end of the field, but just can't thank everybody enough on this 32 3-month focus group team with Doug Peterson, and figure it out later, I guess.
When you say best practice for the team, what's on that list of things that you guys wanted to check off?
Just make solid games and just end well. I think if we can obviously be closer to the front, it's gonna make it a little easier on us in the race. So like I said, just super proud of everybody, and long day ahead.
Obviously, we finished 11th here last year.
We also finished 11th at Sonoma in our last road race, and that was after they had a penalty in the second stage, and he had to drive all the way back through. I look at Austin Green, and there is such a path for him to be full-time in this series, and it's laying right there in front of him. Shane Van Gisbergen, Connor Zillage, drivers that were so good on the road. It opens the door, but with all the road races on the schedule, he can go out and get you a win and get you in the playoffs. And he's doing what he's doing part-time in these cars. They just have such faith in his ability if he could do it full-time as a young driver that's so talented on the road.
I'd really love to see him get in a junior motorsports car or a JGR car that are winning cars. It'd be fun to see him be able to go to head-to-head with those guys in the exact same equipment.
Ryan Sieg is out, and that takes me to 17th and 20th right now in qualifying. Harrison Burton and Jepper as we put in the playoff standings. 4 races to go. It all starts later today. CW NASCAR countdown live happens 2:30 Eastern time. Carla Metz gets us started, and Sieg comes in 17 points below the cup line.
And he was pretty good in practice 16 overall. I expect to see him be in front of both Harrison and Jed based on the
There.
that we saw him
There,
practice.
keeps that good.
He can put together a smooth
I think that's good. That's good.
the first turn. It shows you how good Zilch got out of that carousel, how much momentum he was able to carry down the straightaway.
Well, we briefly saw Jesse Love on that, and he's 25th right now. And we had gotten a report that they missed a bus stop in their qualifying run. Not 100% on that. We'll follow up, but definitely not where they wanted to be. Sieg making his way off of turn 2 up through the S's to turn 4 and down the back straightaway to the bus stop here.
Yeah, it looks to me like he had a pretty good entry to turn 2 to lead up through those S's. You see the tracker though, about 1.3 seconds off. He gets up a little bit on entry. He's going to be gain 7. On exit, he does not. Maybe a little careful on the entry to that braking zone.
Yeah.
Not sure he's going to get there. Back to the alternate start finish. A lap for Ryan Sieg puts him 27th, way down. Even it's below Kelsey right there with his.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, he ran better than that in practice and race trim. He's going to be disappointed with that lap, and it just looked like it was everywhere. I mean, he was a couple of tenths off before we ever got to the first turn, and it never, seemed like that car never had the grip that he needed. You see McDowell's coming back out. This will be fun to watch. Second lap, he didn't sit in the pits for, I mean, he could have sat quite a while longer. We still have 7 minutes to go in this session, but we'll see. I know that he look at that. Good lap coming to the green. Maybe overdrove that corner a little bit. He just needs like a 95% lap here. That last lap, he tried to get so much. We saw him turn 1 when he got wide, how rough it is. That section of the track. You see Michael again, really aggressive in those braking zones. You can watch that tracker of where he gains versus where he loses. Had a decent turn 1 and 2 right there. He starts, he says, gets a little bit loose, but that's what you do. That's just how that works through there. Getting as close to those curves, but you see it scrub some speed. He had to get out of the throttle. It's going to be a much better lap. He can do this than what he had before. He had issues here also on that first lap. Got a little bit wide, used too much curve. Got to push on the exit. She is just hustling that car.
Well, right now he's pretty close to what he was first time around. In fact, going to be a little bit slower, I think, as he comes back to the alternate start finish line. Yeah, we'll stay in the 10th position. Here's Dylan.
We're walking with Shane Van Gisbergen into the Cup Garage as he is out of the 9 car here on the Xfinity side of things. Okay, I know the 88 is always a barometer for you here, but where can you find 6 tenths to keep up with him, and just what kind of lap was that?
Well, that was pretty average, but yeah, even if I got it right, I still couldn't get him. So hopefully we can make it a little better for the race, but yeah, still a decent starting point.
Race is always different. What have you learned about racing against him if it comes down to it again that you feel like you maybe got to trick up your sleeve?
Oh, just he's an amazing young racer, you know, but got to beat everyone else too, and then got cup practice now, so switch my brain over and then switch back again.
Now focus goes to the Cup car now. Appreciate Shane taking some time for us. Double duty for him this weekend.
Yeah, he and are both going to have to flip the switch, go over to the Cup side of things, and then return to the Xfinity race as we watch Sam Mayer getting aggressive off of turn 7 and real close to the wall. He sits right now 8th. The only driver the top 10 for Group 1, Casbravo. We talked to him and mentions the back punching above their weight, running a second car for Sam Hunt, but he did an outstanding job in qualifying in the 24.
Interesting that McDowell didn't go quicker on his second lap. We saw a couple guys in the first round be able to pick up that time. Mayer right now is one second off from what Connor was able to run on his first lap. See, he's tracking a little bit better than that right now. He puts together his last set of turns. Really watch their hands as they exit that bus stop and they enter the carousel. That car looks super loose right there. See, Mayer's going to better his lap by 2 or 3 tenths, so that's a good second run for him. See where that puts him up to fourth right now. So 1160.
Jesse Love needs some help. We talked about the issues they had on their opening lap. Great pace in the 2 car right now.
Lacey Love, 1.2 seconds off right there.
26th, and he is able to make up some ground there. Makes a jump. Goes up to 13th is Love. Shelton Creek was outside the top 10. Had a fast car in practice. Mentioned the fact that he was a runner-up here the last 2 years in the race. 16th and 10th is the double zero. That team won last weekend with his teammate Sam Mayer. Harrison Burton trying to gain some ground. We get 3 minutes to go. Group 2 qualifying at Watkins Glen.
And Burton's going to track just about exactly where he was on that first run. It's been surprising. Some guys have been able to pick up, some not so much, some maintain. Doesn't really seem to be any consistency in the scuff tires versus sticker tires.
Harrison picks up a few spots and goes up to 13. He was 18 prior to finishing that lap. Here's Brandon Jones. Brandon, not like an unbelievable road racer, but last year was in position to do some damage here at Watkins Glen. And then he was a part of the damage, got involved in a crash in overtime, and unfortunately didn't get the payoff. It was running top 5 at the time, signifying that he can get it done in this format. And here he is, coming back to that alternate start-finish line, put in 12th on the board.
Decent lap right there for Brandon Jones. Everybody going out to take another stab at this. You see Sammy Smith, 6th overall right now. Looks like he did not have the first good set of corners.
Carson Quapple's also back out there. You got all the rookies out there right now. Quapple, Sawalin, Sanchez, all making a second attempt here in Group 2 as we go under 2 minutes remaining.
It's interesting, those guys must not be worried about the tire wear, the fall off of the race, because if you're a Swallows and you're sitting 5th right now, it's a great starting position. Or the drivers feel like they made a mistake on that lap, and then they get the tires cooled down, that they feel like they can better themselves.
Quapple 14. Not sure he's going to do much to help himself here. Stop, stays in the 14th position.
There. Kind of looked like the skull hand.
Check in on Nick Sanchez. One at Atlanta, 2 top 5s after that. Last few weeks, not as good.
I want to do.
Out of Miami. Good lap here, though. Takes him up to 7th. Great job. And Ryan Sieg back on track as well. They need to improve on their effort. Ryan Sieg currently sets 29th. Jump up there as he thinks about the points battle. Comes in 17 out, 4 races to go.
And Adam, he only got to sit for 6 minutes. It's really not that much time to let those tires cool down and get to where they need to. So hopefully they made some adjustments, or Ryan just feels like he can do a better job, as a driver inside the car.
2 Gibbs drivers inside the top 5. Riley Herbst hoping to join them. We're rivaling him. Turn 2 up through the S's. That's left of your screen. Right side, Ryan C. coming through the carousel and finishing his lap. Watch the tracker. We'll see if he can make a jump from 29. Alternate start-finish line. C does maybe move. No movement there. He stays in the 29th position as Ryan C.
And he ran a little bit quicker, just not enough to improve his position. Riley's getting ready to finish his lap, exiting that carousel now.
This is going to put him just outside the top looks like for Riley Hurst. 16th actually is where he ends up. Yep. Time has expired on the pole at Watkins Glen. There he is, Connor Zillage. Yep.
Connor Zillage on the pole.
Season. No surprise, I don't think, that you're on the pole, but as you look at the speed charts, were you surprised that the field wasn't a little closer?
I feel like it's gonna take more the race. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself, but clearly we have a faster Distich Chevrolet. I'm super proud of this entire team and the work they've put in lately. It takes a lot to beat the field by over half a second on one of these tracks, and I couldn't do it without the car that's underneath me. So big thank you to Junior Motorsports.
There you go. I think that pushes it back.
What would be the biggest obstacle to defend the win from last year?
Honestly, I feel like just executing the whole day. It's a long race. There's a lot of time to make mistakes and clear yourself out of it, but you just gotta stay in it all day and be there at the front when it counts.
Connor Zillage will now set his sights on Cup Series practice and qualifying before leading the field to green here in the Xfinity Series later this afternoon.
It's his 6th career pole. It's the 9th consecutive time on a road course. It's either been Zillage or Van Gisbergen that lead us to the green. They share the front row this afternoon.
Yeah, you see Taylor Gray right there. We talked about him. The city of Suarez. I think the surprise in the session, or the good feel-good story of the session, is Kaz Grala right there on the outside of row 4.
I like row 4. Sanchez and Grala, 2 drivers that you didn't know what they had today. Both of them jump up inside the top 10. H2, row 6 on back. Got some players there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael McDowell. It'll be fun to see if he can make up some ground in that car. We haven't seen him in 8 years in the Xfinity Series, so it'll be fun to see what he can do.
Harrison Burton, row 9. Early advantage when you talk about the playoff cut. There's Chad Burton back there, row 12. Talked about Ryan C. Starts row 15. So those drivers struggling a bit in qualifying today.
So I got 3 people on here and ain't nobody talking much. Alright, pop it up to this mirror.
And we're going to catch up with Sammy Smith, who's going to end up 6th, and that's where he'll start this afternoon. So you've worked a lot on your personal road course prep. So are you happy with that run, and what have you got for him here in the race?
Yeah, I felt pretty good in practice. Qualifying, I thought we saw a little bit too tight there. I think we go faster, but everyone at Darren brought me a fast pilot Chevrolet. Just got to keep chipping away at it. I've done a lot of work on the road courses to try to speed up that process with obviously the 88 and 9 and the really fast today. So, hopefully we can put ourselves in a good position.
Get it, Drake.
Thanks, Sammy. Darren, first fast again.
No doubt. And when you think about them on the road, 6 consecutive wins coming in, dating to last year. They've swept the 4 so far this season in road course competition. And hard to imagine that it doesn't happen again today when you look at the 2 out front. But I will say this. As you start looking behind them, in row 2, you got Taylor Gray. It's just a matter of time before he gets his first win. Sam Mayer won last week. He was 2nd in Indianapolis. He's won here. And I like William Sawalich, too. If you want someone to upset the Junior Motorsports domination on road courses, there are 3 drivers that are quite capable today. Many others up there as well as you watch the day play out.
I love your optimism, and I love trying to sell that story. But the fact is, the 88 and the 9, I mean, they're going to be the 2 that you're going to have to beat today, and it's going to be really fun for us to watch them go through this process once again to see how aggressive they're going to be. I think you can read into Shane Van Gisbergen's demeanor in that interview that you're like, just didn't have the speed even if I hit my lap. We'll see, though. I thought in race pace, Zillage didn't have as much of a difference. So we're going to find out. Can't wait to see how that all goes in.
I think I might go ahead and silver that one out. Do the light gray in this mirror and do the white highlight of the bone. I can see it there, but I can't see it there. Hold on. Let's see. I got the folder here. see what pictures I got, because I took several pictures of the car event, and I did take some pictures of the mirror close up, I believe. Yeah, there you go. But you really can't see it there. Yes, you can. See, I took several pictures of this. You can't really see it there, and you can't see it there. But, you know what? I didn't show you guys. I have a different light, too. I forgot about that. I ain't turned that on. It's the new OTS light. But now you can see it here. His mirror is chrome going across there. So I did take a close-up of it. He's got 4 fingers on it. So we'll do that. Oh, and you can see right across the back how I said the seat was tucked in. But I did take a close-up of the mirror. So we could try doing that. But I have to do it real small because that's about the size of my fingernail. And that's more than the size of my fingernail. So you see the difference. When you go to take your pictures and that, you want to take close-ups also so you can see different things. And that's why I took close-up pictures so I could see it better than what I have it there. So that's good. All right. Alright, so I'll have to, like I said, I'm going to go ahead. I do have that brown in there, and that's where the fingers is. The red I don't care about as much. So it's just a matter of playing back and forth with that mirror. This is over with. I think this is over with, and I can't remember. Alright, we'll click that off. I gotta click TV around. Alright, that starts at 12 o'clock. I think it's 8 or 9. 12 o'clock is the Indy. Uh,
Now it really is going to put the pressure on him going into that standing block.
A tough performance on the
that.
saw drops Hodges down to 8th place overall.
There.
Stay free the rest of the day.
Oh, I think I got to go to USA, if I'm not mistaken.
A car that doesn't offer this kind of welcome is a car that stops short of amazing. At the Lexus Home Opportunity Sales Event, it offers on select models.
At Domino's, you can pick 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for $6.99 each. But we decided to give kids that worked up an appetite other items that cost around $6.99 each instead.
All right, Miss Hungry.
Alright.
Those small, so hungry? Yeah. All right, who likes pizza?
12 o'clock. There.
You get more with Domino's $6.99 pizzas.
Let's just put that on for now. Hey, I gotta bounce around.
Ready to lift.
12 o'clock, I got Indy practice and NASCAR practice at the same time. Sometimes I wish my room TVs were set up like a bar room.
You have new solutions that can make a big difference. Well, you do have that big financial friend, wherever your journey takes you.
All right. So we're going to try doing this. I'm going to put this over here. That way I have that. Now I have that right there. So I love this odds light, but sometimes I think it's too bright. But then again, just right. My glasses need to be clean. That's trash. Let me get a rag, clean my glasses off a little bit. Microfiber rag work really good on your glasses.
Back to the Red Bull Soapbox race in Countess, Lithuania. For a long time today, the star was the horse, which
All
was
right,
fantastic.
now we get to this. We're going to go ahead and not whiten it out. We're going to do like a gray over it in a way. Because what I'm going to do over top
Well, let's hope for a different outcome here for Team Lithuania.
is highlight the bone structure.
You go down the hill trying to pick up some speed. And it is
So we'll gray this out.
as usual. We have a wide spread here as we go to the first kicker. We lose a part, no big deal. We lose a little propeller, no big deal. We're still rolling through the S's, headed to the berm.
Very narrow. I love their design, and I love how it's holding up so far. I said, well, maybe not so much. We've lost part of the propeller, but it is holding up so far so good, but they've not made it through the water roller yet. Let's see what they got.
Steering starting to get tricky at this speed. Through the water feature, I see some issues.
See, I'm trying to follow the mirror the way the mirror is going to go
Rattler coming up next.
with my color.
Here they come. They're angling up for the bone rattler. Will they make it? Oh,
It's just too much, Mike.
ow. They are back
still going to get credit with the time. What will be their time as they cross under the arch? 1:23:40. Not the time they were looking for, but I appreciate their determination.
That's all that matters. Get to the end of the course no matter how you do it. But you see right here on the bone rattler, all of that suspension just giving way. Just too much. Not strong enough. They'll have to go back to the drawing board.
The biggest bone rattler ever. Perhaps another victim.
Well, sadly, that's pretty much what we thought might happen here. But it's good that they finished. And I know this might sound crazy, but they're not out of it. They could definitely make the podium because you know their creativity score, it's going to be big.
Up next, we've got a team based on Bonnie and Clyde's famous four.
I got too much paint. I ain't getting it to dry.
It is a little bit tall. That might make it more unstable than you want. If it can stay in one piece, this thing could be fast.
This team is led by Rob and Greta. Rob is a car mechanic, and Greta is an interior designer, and she's also in charge of the driving duties.
That's right. But looking at this tall design, these are lightweight materials, so the high center of gravity should not be an issue as we go over the first wedge. Zero suspension, so it's going to be some rough landings for her. The steering wheel looks great, Mike, as we're heading up to the berm.
She comes to the
There.
very nimble through there. She's gaining
All right.
speed. A lot of momentum. Will squeeze on the horn. 24
Need
miles an
that
hour
to
for
dry a
Tracy.
little bit better.
Into the water feature.
That's all right. We'll use that as one of the fingers.
But we're still going.
Big splash. Here she comes, continuing down the course, gaining a lot of speed, setting up for the bone rattler. Let's see how she does.
This thing goes right over and headed to the finish line. We're losing parts, but that's no problem. This is a good run, Mike.
Under the arch with a speed.
So you look here and watch it. It'll be one of the fingers.
Greta, what a run she had. Let's a second look at her going through the right-hand berm.
Man, good looking vehicle here. Great creativity inside and out.
Let's go down and hear from Bonnie herself, a.k.a. Greta.
Now, you must be feeling pretty pleased right now. That was a great run.
Yeah, thank you. It was amazing. So unexpected. So many bumps and big splashes, but so fun. So much fun.
Did you get wet from the water feature? No.
I mean, lucky me.
What's the secret? How did you make it down so quick?
I don't know. I was like scared, but then I thought I will not break if it's not like necessary, and it did not break at all. I promise. Only at the end, and I did like a spin, and I was cool.
A fearless queen. We love to see it. Well done.
Bonnie and Clyde just made it onto our leaderboard.
Yes, they did. You see them right there in the fourth position behind the top three that are so closely bunched together. The creativity's been so high today, it's impossible to call how these standings are going to change when the judges reveal their creativity marks.
We've had a race to remember so far in Countess with the huge water feature and the bone rattler wreaking havoc as predicted. With less than 2 seconds separating the top three teams, everything is still up for grabs. One thing is for sure, though, we're just minutes away from crowning our champions. There's just one team left to drop the needle, as it were. Will they be breaking records, or will their records get broken? Find out when we return.
Something's gotta hold on.
Drinks all around.
Charlie, get up there.
There you go. There you go.
Authorities confirm the crime syndicate is now a global existential threat.
Now we'll try the little stuff. Little tiny stuff. This thing needs to be cleaned a little bit.
Heroes, rogues, and renegades. Answer the call.
What do you get when you mix a banana, a firefighter, a tailgater, and baseball? You get Banana Ball on True TV. That is a beautiful banana ball. This baseball game has taken the country by storm.
Over 65,000 fans are in.
9 weeks of America's pastime with a twist.
Showtime.
We guarantee you've never seen anything like this. Banana Ball on True TV, presented by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. before the big race on the weekend. Buckle up for NASCAR's high-octane premium. Every week, True TV and HBO Max will bring you exclusive Cup Series practice and qualifying for the remainder of the season. See how teams tweak their rides to perfection in practice, then go all out in qualifying to try and lock in a front row spot on the starting grid.
You gotta earn everything in NASCAR.
It's the competition before the race, setting the stage for victory lane. NASCAR practices and qualifying, only on True TV and HBO Max.
GoodRx helps my family get the medications we need at an affordable price. I did have insurance, but unfortunately they didn't cover the medications that my doctor prescribed.
My mom introduced me to GoodRx, and I've been using it ever since. All I do is put in what I'm searching for, and it shows each location and each price.
The first time I used GoodRx, I saved over $700. I literally tell everyone I know
There.
GoodRx.
There you go.
That's me and my savings with fee after fee. Chime has no overdraft fees and no monthly fees, and over 50,000 fee-free ATMs.
Now, let's go down here.
Start banking fee-free at Chime.
Jack is run by IRA to a law. You're asking the wrong guy. You know, financial advice should come from a vetted fiduciary financial advisor who understands your personal financial needs.
That's one intelligent drunk. You mean a smart ass?
Find an advisor at smartasset.com.
Let me go down here and we'll add.
Hi, Olga. This is Oscar. After feeding him dusty kibble for a while, I was like, this is not real food. It just smelled so burnt and unnatural. Like, I wondered, what's even in this stuff? We tried wet food, which is basically canned mystery. Then I found Smalls. They make high quality, fresh cut food, even great ingredients, right to your door. But most importantly, Oscar loves it. He's at a healthier weight, he's much more playful, his coat is softer than ever, and even his bread is better. And of course, he loves the box.
There.
About rising energy bills, they switched to affordable solar power with Solar Energy World. We want thousands save thousands on their home energy costs, delivering clean, reliable, low-cost power. Start saving now. Visit solarenergyworld.com.
Yeah, the next team up is a team going to the moon. It's an alien spaceship. Are the aliens going to chase him the entire way? We'll see. Head to the wedge. I like to get a little bit out of control there. And he's mooing as he makes his way down the course, much to the delight
Grab
of the
that.
fans that are hunkered in here. 21-mile-an-hour track speed. Here's going to be the one, the water roller. Can he make it? Oh, he gets wet. Yeah, he got a mouthful of that. He's still mooing, and he's still rolling into the
There.
corner.
That should dry up.
That rather well, almost
Let that dry like that.
not bad. Not bad at all.
With a little sparkle.
A minute 2:30 for to the moon. Right here, this is where he gets done.
That cleaned the brush off.
Absolutely nailed with water, but he hangs on.
Precise designs, subtle curves, curated upgrades, elevated design for thoughtful living. Suma. Having trouble building your credit because of high payments, constant rejection, or no existing credit history?
You know what? I like that enough to go ahead and
Credit builder account and quickly secure
let's do.
just definitely less overwhelming. Start building credit today yourself. This is a story about the one.
Grab a little bit of the.
She needs a reliable partner like Granger who works around the clock because she knows the domino effect is real and there's never a good time for downtime. When it's all on, having the supplies she needs makes all the difference. The industrial grade products you need all in one place. Call quickgranger.com or stop by. Granger for the ones who get it done.
I like winning on the field, but it's even more fun winning on Deal Dash.
Lori won $2,000 tickets for just $1, and Joseph won an iPad for just $6. There's millions of fast auctions. So try today at DealDash.com. $50 in free credit, and
your first win guaranteed.
It's better, smoother, more powerful. Introducing the X5 series. Whether you're looking for a complete grooming package or an affordable shaver that delivers perfection, the X5 series has it all. Explore the X5 series on skullshaver.com.
Don't know where to start? Thumbtack knows. Hire the right pro for every project.
Something's gotta hold on. Great, take it all around. Riley, get up here. I say,
Authorities confirm the crime syndicate is now a global existential threat. Emergency Protocol All-Star has been activated.
You're not going to see that as much far away.
Heroes, foes, and renegades. Answer the call.
What do you get when you mix a banana, a firefighter, a tailgater, and baseball? Banana Ball on True TV. Banana Ball on True TV. Presented by Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
You're not going to see that as much far away.
Buckle up for NASCAR's High Octane 3. Every week, True TV and HBO Max will bring you exclusive Cup Series
But you
practice
see how that drive.
during the season. See how teams tweak their rides to perfection in practice, then go all out in qualifying to try and lock in a front row spot on the starting grid.
You gotta earn everything in NASCAR.
It's the competition before the race, setting the stage for victory lane. NASCAR practices here, only on True TV and HBO Max.
You'll see it, then you don't see it. All right, I think that's good with that.
Riders are sitting right behind the agricultural wave in our fastest time for the year. And for our last run of the day, we've got Team Final Gentleman. You'll notice his thoughts from pit lane earlier today.
Certain boxes like this are music to my ears.
All right,
You know there's going to be drama.
what I want to do
They do not
is
get much wider than this guy. And
I'm going to hit a little bit on this.
this could
I
be
think that's a turn signal.
the detail of the creativity is amazing. And check this out. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful action. Beautiful music. It's going to be slow. It's going to be cumbersome. But if they do make it down in one piece, I reckon they could be breaking records. Good luck to them. What do you
For
guys
some reason, we got a couple things going on around
Just a beautiful creation.
this, so we're going to do it up.
Yeah, it's pretty clear these guys are thinking creativity points more than aerodynamics.
That's supposed to be a little bit of stuff in there.
Without any
So
major
do
disasters. Man, we've never seen
this.
motorbikes eat up this much road. These guys have been friends from a young age, and they are participating for the third time in what is a very uniquely designed soapbox. It's the last run of the day, so all or nothing time. We don't think this will be very fast, but if they can put together any kind of a decent run, this creativity is through the roof. Down the hill, coming up on this wedge. Here's the test. How will it hold up? It does. It does, all right. And they've still got a little room left over navigating through the hay bales. Very nimble. I didn't expect that the case when we first saw it at the starting line. A little bit of a handful in the bank burn, but they're just using the hay bales to keep it going straight. Here's the real test. The water roller. Can they make it through it? Oh,
There.
destroyed.
Do that.
It comes apart. That's all right.
It's okay.
The heart and the spirit is still there. They're asking for help. Can they get some help? The external is gone, but they're just trying to make it to the bottom with what they've got left. There's not much left. They still got the bone rattler ticket over. Here they go. Hang on to each other. We're still losing parts. We're losing heads, but we're gonna make it. Here they come to the finishing
Right
position.
there.
Hang on. Hard into the hay
A little
bales.
bit up top there.
50 for the final gentleman. I think they finished like we expected.
they had no shot getting through that water roller.
My goodness, how that thing came apart. And here they are through the bone rattler.
It gotta work
And at last, lots of heart,
like
lots of
that.
passion.
The body's gone,
Then there was
but the horse is still intact.
something sticking out over here.
The final gentlemen make it to the bottom, but they fail to set any records. In fact, they don't make the leaderboard at all.
And that means the standings are unchanged with the agricultural way officially the fastest team of the day. There is no leaderboard though, and so everyone is actually awaiting the judges' creativity scores.
Mike, they've just been finalized, and with the times and creativity scores combined, I can announce that our winner is
Like that.
Lithuania. This is
Whatever.
unbelievable and terribly hard to say. They're 50
That.
seconds slower than agricultural ways, but their score, their creativity score was perfect. They secured enough points to walk away as champions.
Yeah.
That feels like some real Lithuanian home cooking right there. Obviously, they left the patriotic
I'm gonna
lead,
let
but
that go. I don't want to mess with that too much.
both had great builds too, and they were
I think
fast.
we're good
Look,
there.
clean, it was a work of art. No one can argue that. Let's head to the podium where Will is joined by our
Clean
team
the
of the
brush
night.
off.
Team Lithuania, congratulations, you're the winners of the Rebel Circle Track Lithuania 2024. How does it feel? How does it feel?
It's awesome, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a tiny bit surprised. Were you guys surprised to win?
We didn't expect it. This at all. At all. We hoped to get maybe a team place. I didn't know. I don't know, but it was a big surprise for us.
Well, look, it was a brilliant show, folks. It was a brilliant run.
Alright, let's lower
And you came
this
first.
down.
Give yourselves a big round of applause. Raise that trophy. Well done. Worthy winners.
Lower. Whoop, that too much.
There's some honesty for you. They're surprised. We're surprised. But hey, the judges have spoken. And Lithuania
That'd
are
be
the
there.
winners of this Red Bull Sunbox race in Kaunas. Congratulations to them and all of the teams that went down this very challenging course today. Thanks for watching.
That right there. You go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. And I'll be right back.
Who can solve this equation? Anyone else? Fine. Jake from State Farm. Okay.
It's the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle your home and auto, that can equal an affordable price just for you. Bundle them. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is it. My first human. Oh, the things we'll do. Oh, here they are. I'm so glad setting me up didn't require a credit check or a new bank account and had a low security deposit. So let's get straight to the fun part. Visit Summit to apply.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This is 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley guarantee.
Alright, back.
St. New York, historic Watkins Glen International. It's time for NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying on True TV. And man,
I'm back.
weather day here at the Finger Lakes region.
Alright, we're gonna do one more thing here.
Cup Series ready to attack this race with the 42nd time. Marty Sutter, Jeff Wilson, Super Bart joining you. And we'll hear from Mama Smith and Dave Burns.
I want to do,
as well.
I did
Feels like we've been in this
slightly part of the rim.
races over the last 2 months.
personnel, but this has been the standout and the consistent on the schedule. It's the super speedway of road courses. I would call it less technical, more of a high-speed gamble.
So, Jeff, it is called, as Steve mentioned, the super speedway of road courses. 180 miles an hour, very narrow track. What's the challenge behind the wheel?
For me, it's carrying enough entry speed. You've got to drive the car so deep into the corner, have your brakes working so that you don't slide the rear tires, but also you've got to have a ton of grip. And we get long runs here. This place can really be hard on brakes because you have three very, very hard braking zones, and they're at the end of long straights, and that is a challenge for brakes.
Just a little bit up here.
Opportunity for speed and passing, they have to work well.
I have a feeling they might be chasing this guy. Shane Van Gisbergen, SVG's won 3 straight from the pole at road courses. We'll see today if he can put on the pole for a 4th straight time. And last year, it was not SVG, though, Jeff. It was Chris Buescher who beat him heads up in an overtime restart.
SVG pushing the limit. Chris Buescher did a great job up to the S and got through his rear bumper, and when he did, SVG made a mistake in the inner loop, and that allowed this. Chris Buescher kind of buckling his way past him. SVG with a bag and SVG almost crashed, but that was a fun race between those two guys. Yeah, SVG had said, earlier on the restart, he got into the 17 into 1, and that mistake into the bus stop was knowing that he had to kind of get gone, that he thought he would get shoved into the bus stop. He probably gave the green light to Buescher, and it makes sense.
That leaves you like part of the rim, you see. Then I want this little dot here, like a little hole. That there. I need to darken that up a little bit. Alright, I'll come. I gotta do dark around that. I gotta see what that is. There. I'm gonna have to mess around, look really tight on that. I have to look at that on my phone. We want to take this down further. Right there. Right there. Yeah, like that.
Really mixed in the garage area this morning. I don't know what you got out of the conversation this morning, but they didn't know what to expect from the tire today.
I got confused this morning. Right. There were a lot of confidence that it was going to be the same, a lot of confidence it's going to be slower. So I think it's just kind of wait and see, because where is it slow, right? Is it acceleration, is it braking, is it lateral grip? This track kind of has all of that.
Justin Haley was able to reclaim that top spot, Jeff, and I think, a lot of people in the media have been talking about how he might be on the hot seat. We'll see what happens later this year, but how about this young driver? Connor Zillage already on the pole for the Xfinity later today.
There.
How is this young 19-year-old impressed?
A ton. I think what's impressive to me is he has speed, but he also drives like an older, wiser driver than his age would indicate. Makes good decisions.
That's right.
Obviously makes mistakes at 19 years old. 35-year-old drivers make mistakes, but they're pretty limited.
See what IndyCar's doing. IndyCar's is on practice too. So I want to watch them also. Um, I have to go into looking at that picture. I want to see what all this is. I know I have to do the spring. I did put that down there. I like that. So let me clean the brush off, and then I'm going to search. I could put the spring in there. Go ahead and do the black spring. They're in Portland Island. I think that's where they're at. Indy cars. It's a nice place, it looks like. Looks like a really nice place to go camping. Go camping for the weekend and watch the Indy cars. You can't go wrong with that. NASCAR. Oh, they're in Watkins Glen, New York, and that's another good place. I've been to that track. That is really good there. Of course, that's been a long time ago when I went to Watkins Glen, New York. That was back in when they had free the hostages thing going on. The Iran with the Iran. All right, let's do this. Do that one there. Do this one here. Do this one here. This one here. And we'll do like this here. And then it's like all see from there up. There's like the shock coming through there. Something like that, in a way. Ah, like that. Might have to put some white in there.
Kev, what can you tell us about Alex Colon? Make sure you remember well, you were talking about how hot it's going to be tomorrow, so we were walking up pit lane this morning. We're, by the way, in this beautiful mid-60s. We're walking along the Barry Lawn Trace.
Yeah, I might have to put some white in here. All right, let's do this out a little bit further.
I think it just, the grip comes up immediately and the wear starts to fall off quicker. Alex Sloan gave us great reasons yesterday, though, in the group practice of being able to Boston. About a tenth of a second per lap was the fall off on the
There you go.
that I saw Sloan do. So it was 58.5, 58.6, and then he went to 58.8.
And clean the brush off.
Agree with anybody on what to expect from qualifying today, but nobody knows for the race tomorrow.
I want to clean the brush off so I can grab some of the white. Because I just want to touch inside there.
We're Dutch. We've helped thousands of pets get affordable care, and pet parents like you love us. Dutch.com offers personalized treatment plans and medications for care your pet needs when they need it.
What if it's after hours?
At Dutch.com, our licensed vets are here for you all day, every day. Skip the waiting room, avoid expensive visits, and get prescriptions delivered. Sign up for a full year of unlimited vet care for less than $100. Visit Dutch.com today.
Some more.
But what about them? With Dutch, you can stay ahead of your pet's health before it becomes a problem. Get unlimited vet calls, along with personalized care for allergies, anxiety, flea and tick prevention, and more. Plus fast prescriptions delivered to your door. And with 24/7 access to licensed vets, care is always there when you need it, all for less than $1 a day. Because your best buddy deserves the best care too. Dutch. Vet care made simple.
The best way to experience something in life is to Firestone tires were built for getting out there. For 3-day weekends and for testing the waters. Try Firestone tires for 90 days. Not fully satisfied.
There.
Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
There. There. I think that looks about right. I could tap here a little bit. Just a tap there. There. What else I got? And I want to make, like I said, I got to do that black. And then I got to go up on here. I can do this around if I want.
final award right now is 16th. This is right on board the Arrow driver. Start that time with a 59.6, about a half second off his teammate. Just a bit more than start there, 58, about 8 tenths now over the pit lane. Looking to make some changes.
And guys, look, we know Below does have an indefinite record here. There is one thing you've got to remember about Moreland, and that's turn one. Turn one can absolutely throw chaos at you. Historically speaking, we've seen it a lot. Let's take a look back. This is when Malone was actually on ball first to miss turn one. This was back 2019. Chaos, cars hitting cars, and you're going 4 or 5 wide down this wide front straight into that very, very tight first chicane. All sorts of calamity can unfold, and it doesn't matter whether you're starting pole or whether you're starting midfield. Anybody's fault.
I was just going to say, most tracks, the way you stay out of trouble is by qualifying up front. But here at Portland, as sharp as that first turn is, you look at it there, it's right at the 90 degrees, frankly, from that angle. You kind of land just like a bowling pin for somebody at the back to make a big mistake and just clear out whoever's in the way, including potentially the pole sitter. So that's going to weigh heavily on Flow's mind. No matter where he qualifies, making sure he gets through these physical curves unscathed will start the race well.
Anyone who doesn't think that turn over will have to catch barriers, they can follow on Saturday. Get back onto the track someday. So the next second off of the town start. Well, not bad. It's fun. One thing I haven't actually seen yet is anybody use all of these, the runoff in turn one and use those different chicanes that you have to take to go through it. It's a good thing to do as a driver to practice going through at least once so you know what it looks like, you know what it feels like should you find yourself there in the first turn as we get some of these beautiful drone shots of your championship leader surfing around Moreland here.
Yeah, typically it's something you'll knock off during the warm-up session, either on your out lap or after the checkered flag or cool down is taking that runoff, as you say, just to get visually oriented with the reference point, because it's the first time you go through there and you have to
There. Let's do
understand the radius.
this.
It's easy for us to determine when we have a bird's eye view, but when you're in a race car, you can see sort of signboards every which way. It's not readily obvious which way to navigate the race car.
Carlos Edwards jumps up to second.
Line right back here. Real small one. Should I? Shouldn't I? I should. Let's go ahead and do that.
Great, and I think you've got a point to the new leadership with Dave Fry coming in. What else changed in that organization
this year. Average finish down. So like you said, Sunday's a little bit more of a struggle, but they are getting the qualifying pace much better. It was almost the opposite last year.
Yeah. I mean, Brad's always been a racer, always been a guy that knows how to navigate his way forward, but now he's finding himself in unfamiliar territory with better starting position. So I think as a team, they're starting to gel, and let's face it, that mid-pack of, I mean, the mid-pack of IndyCar is as deep as ever. You know, to be a top five on race day is pretty special right now. And who else is qualifying performance across the season? They've impressed me tremendously. Then even if it's not the races, he's going to be what particularly ridiculous like the other text, you know, me and you over the night show not getting to so that's why he's lumped it in so as we did. And one of the things that's impressed me so much about this young man's one lap pace is it's not just qualifying, right? When rookies come onto this track and you're going for the first time in an Indy car, you learn your other practice sessions, you really start training at that P2, your 12th, and then you qualifying seven in the top 10. You achieve these performances over a single lap right before practice. He's able to find a little bit of that race pace, get comfortable pushing it, so when the car is good, he's able to find that pace immediately, and that's a really good trait in a race car. If you have that couple of conversations with George with Alexander Russell in the 20 minute replay, track with Honda.
7:05 here, the car ahead of him at turn 6. That car will look like it's slow enough to find a gap.
Everyone has, pretty normal here in Portland for everybody to blow up here before the long straightaway, before the timing on it.
Can't get that one off of 7. Still behind O. And that's Rasmussen. Rasmussen, Schwartzman. Yeah. Again, it's when you try to find that gap, and sometimes cars behind try to force the issue, which is what Schwartzman was doing there. Rasmussen not letting him by.
Well, Schwartzman kind of reminds me of a young Santino Ferrucci. Yeah, or Kurt.
Pretty sure Santino's doing that pretty aggressively in Ohio a few races ago.
2 years ago, it really started in where Ferrucci didn't appreciate some of the other drivers holding him up on practice laps. But the fact is, there's a protocol here. Everybody's going to get on lap. Everybody has got to use speed down to 40 and a bit.
Talking about Alexander Russell, it has been a hot year for him. Very tough fight for him. Where else stops was he the Minnesota? 59 races for the pack.
It is in Utah, Korea.
Pitch, you know Alexander incredibly well. He's been close enough to good tracks.
I know this season was always going to be one of rebuilding that you see.
A big investment at the start of the year. So much changing within that team. Is Alexander seeing the positives of that? Is he happy within himself, seeing that growth within the team? Or is there an inherent frustration for a guy who's used to practice by unison and wins, but he hasn't been able to be himself? It's a great question, though, because, you know, anyone that knows Alex Rossi, not always the most outwardly warm and fuzzy kind of guy, but at the same time, you know, this new situation is one he is genuinely really excited about. He's excited to see the offense behind the scenes. His IndyCar career, he was fortunate. He came into the sport with a very top-running team. He switched to the very top-running team. He switched now
I'll
to
get that later.
a team that's looking to build themselves into a top-running team. So he knows that he wasn't going to step in there and start competing for wins overnight. He's the foundation that it's hard to bring right now in that organization. And despite a frustrating year, like you say, he's very optimistic about the future. It's like a fixer-upper. Yeah, right? There you go.
He's moved things. He's getting to what looking forward to having a beautiful new kitchen next year.
The cruise in the Windy City for the score of the summer at Live Golf Chicago on Fox. All paths from Kingdom Collect Brussels set to ride.
There.
And Phil School of the chases 25 million for grabs. All eyes on the bag. Live Golf Chicago.
But there. Let me do this here.
But other times, they just
Let me do this.
but at least you can get
pay later in 4 interest-free payments at safelight.com. Awesome. And SafeLight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road.
All set. Here you go.
Thank you. Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at safelight.com.
Hey, 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 get away. 10 years ago, I invented the ring video doorbell for moments like that. And rings
I just want to do a couple things here.
you can't show video. Protect your home the way I do. Learn more at ring.com.
The mission. Sneak inside. Give out Pepsi. Don't have to put sleep.
You're really not a hand. You go together like Pepsi and hot dogs.
There, that there.
Footlongs are the perfect way to fill out your day, like the All-American Club or the Ultimate BMT. Okay, zoom in. Whoa, that's 54 grams of protein. And now, buy any footlong in the app, get another half off. Order now and sell.
Just so lightly. I don't even know if you guys could see it.
That's great, but can you actually trim the stuff digging into the green?
Alright. Oh. I'll do that later. I could do a couple things down here. There, like that. Alright. It's been over 2 hours. We shouldn't have been this long. We'll stop right there. Thank you all for coming on by. Hit that like and subscribe and all that jazz. Definitely subscribe. And people in the background, please hit the subscribe, hit the like. Thank you all for coming on by. Thank you all for watching the videos, really. Most definitely. That helps out when people are watching the videos. But you see, I still got more to do. I got the motor area is going to take up a lot of brush work and that. But we'll get into that. I'll get into that off camera. And I'll be messing with the exhaust. I got to go down here and do some stuffing down in there, all this area yet. And then mess around with the woods and that. And but that's what we got today of doing some of the brush work. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And we'll see you the next time. Tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Hopefully. No, tomorrow morning I might not be on. It might be later on tomorrow evening. I'm not sure. But regardless, I will be on tomorrow sometime. I gotta get in. I'm gonna get into both of these wheels, and like I said, I'll be doing the motor and stuff like that. And I got to finish this off right in there. But see how we're coming along, getting there slowly but surely. And like I said, hit that like, subscribe, tell other people about the channel. Get a bunch of people to subscribe to the channel. I need a lot. I need some help. All right. Y'all have a fantastic day. And I'll see you later. Bye.